So I think about, as I've indicated, I really look for the CVB sales and service department to be my partner in guaranteeing the success of my event. So part of that comes from helping to reduce speed, part of that comes to really getting me exactly what I want and when I need it, but it's also part of being the eyes and ears for me when I'm not there. I'm booking cities all around the world for events, and I need to know that there's someone there who, when I'm not, is keeping their eyes and ears open for what's happening locally and then feeding that back to me when and where it's appropriate. It's absolutely critical because I can't be there. So that sense of two things. Number one, really, again, because they understand who I am and what my event is all about, they're connecting some dots for me that I might not be able to connect there myself. That's hugely and critically important and starts to tell the difference, and I actually try and test this when we're dealing with a city still in the site selection phase. Who's got that capability and that understanding of what that role is and can demonstrate it to me? And that will make a buying decision differential for me. I'll go to a city where they've demonstrated that they get it and they demonstrate that they can be that ongoing partner. So a great example recently in a major US city, I wasn't getting what I felt I needed out of my combination of sales and service folks, that this was a pretty critical size event. It was going to be fairly complex in that city, and I wasn't hearing anything. And things were happening in the city that were going to have direct impact on my event, and I kept having to call to ask questions. So I'm reading stuff in the trade press, and I need to keep calling in to ask questions about it when no one was being proactive and reaching out to me and saying, hey, you're going to see this in the trade press, don't worry about this, here's what we've already done to make sure it's going to minimize impact, or here's why it's not going to impact you. So that issue of being an ongoing partner is of vital importance, particularly to large size events, but I would venture to say for any size event if you want to differentiate yourself in the marketplace.